Hello everybody, and welcome to the first virtual Pinecar race. This is the 2021 International Pinecar Race for Lutheran Boy Pioneers. We hope that you all enjoy our virtual race, and we all hope and pray that next year we can all gather together, hopefully in person, and have a real Pinecar race and be able to watch it live and live stream it as well for those across the country that can't make it in person. Why don't we start with prayer, and then after that we'll play the national anthem and we'll get our race started. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this opportunity to get together and do our International Pinecar, even though the circumstances aren't ideal. Thank you for the technology that you have provided us, that we may perform this race, and viewers from across the nation and even internationally can view this race and enjoy it. We ask that you bless this race. We ask that you bless the cars, and we hope that we have a fantastic race without any glitches or problems. We ask that you bless us all in our path, in our Christian path, and we just thank you so much, Lord, for Lutheran Pioneers and all you've done for us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. We are ready to race.
Our first race will be Oliver Shields, Liam Braun, Tyler Strauch, Fletcher Bauman, Lincoln Acker, and Trey Boudreau. And Fletcher Bauman has won that heat. Time of 2.41. The second heat features Landon Sherwin, Logan Lyso, Sam Perry, Colton Meyer, Grayson Redquist, and Noah Warmuth. And Colton Meyer, with a time of 2.4221, has won Heat 2. Heat 3 will be Liam Braun, Sam Perry, Emmett Meyer, Seth Josephitis, Jamison Bryan, and Mal Ruppnow.
while the workers are busy gathering cars to put on the track, I guess we'd like to say that we're using the regular national Pinecar track that we use from year to year. We are using a electronic finish, it's actually made by Derby Magic. We're also using Derby Magic software. And what we are doing is racing all of the cars at once. The software sorts the cars by division or by class. So the software knows what class or division you are in, and at the end of the race, what we will do is we will determine who the individual leaders are, the top 6 places for each class or division, and those will be raced head to head. Of course, because we've got a few less cars this year, there may not be a total of 6 in each category at the end, but it's going to make for a great race, and it's just like every other year, just virtual this year.
Here we go with Heat 3. Very close race. Jamison Bryan in lane 5 with a time of 2.4301. Up next in Heat 4 we have Gavin Deniston, Tyler Strauch, Colton Meyer, Edison Hoover, Joe Flaherty, and Jack Rupnow. Heat 4, here we go. Colton Meyer wins that heat with a time of 2.4429. Heat number 5 will be Sam Perry, Lucas Strauch, Fletcher Bauman, Luke Mortimer, Seth Mierendorf, and Jacob Canes. Here we go with Heat 5. A clean race won by Seth Mierendorf, 2.4036. Heat number 6 will be Tyler Strauch, Emmett Meyer, Spencer Bauman, Aaron Mitchell, Tyler Berger, and Landon Sherwin.
Lauren, would you like to comment on the cars that we have this year and the variety of cars that you've seen?
There's a lot of wedge designs this year, and it seems to be that there's been a focus on putting the weight in the back, believe it or not, which is uncommon, but that's the overwhelming trait this year. Here we go with heat number 6. Landon Sherwin with a time of 2.3995.
As you can see in the video here, Lutheran Pioneers uses a unique stop at the end of the track. If you buy a standard Pinecar track, chances are you're going to have to modify the end because Pioneer cars go way faster than Boy Scout cars. And most of these cars are built, or these tracks are built, for Boy Scouts. And the fact is the way our cars are constructed and the expertise of our car builders is, it makes for very, very fast cars. The finish line that we have is a set of brooms inside where the cars actually hit the bristles of the brooms to slow it down in a progressive manner so the cars are not damaged in any way, shape, or form. Who's on the track this time, Lauren?
Heat 7, Lucas Strout, Colton Meyer, Seth Josephitis, Blake Selmeyer, Isaac Vierporten, and Oliver Shields. And here we go. And Isaac is the winner in lane 5 with a time of 2.416. Heat 8 will feature Emmett Meyer, Fletcher Bauman, Edison Hoover, Benjamin Schwallenberg, Job Vierporten, and Logan Lyso. Heat 8. Job, the winner in lane 5, 2.4148. While we're readying for Heat 9, I would mention that Lutheran Pioneers is going to run its Family Adventure Days again this coming year in mid-July. I believe it's July 14th to the 18th. You can learn all about that event at lutheranpioneers.org. Click on Events, and then click on the picture just above where it says Family Adventure Days.
So Lauren, many events over the past year unfortunately had to be either canceled or postponed. Now that we seem to be at least getting a handle on this pandemic and people are being vaccinated, wouldn't you say that Family Adventure Days is probably our first event where we are going to be back in at full speed, and then from there on, the rest of our events will happen as normal throughout the year?
Yeah, I tend to agree with that Absolutely. Family Adventure Days will be run normal, and we're extremely hopeful that we'll have movie camp and all of those things again going forward. Heat 9 will feature Colton Meyer, Spencer Bauman, Luke Mortimer, Eli Ridquist, Caden Meyer, and Liam Brown. Looks like we've got the cars ready on the track, so here we go. Lane 2, Spencer Bauman, the winner, 2.418. They're loading the cars for heat number 10. Fletcher Bauman, Seth Josephitis, Aaron Mitchell, Grayson Rydquist, Elijah Nelson, and Gavin Deniston. Heat 10, go. Lane 1, Fletcher Bauman, the winner, 2.4161.
Lauren, is that one of the faster speeds so far?
That is probably second or third fastest speed. We've only had one that was below 2.40. Heat 11, Spencer Bauman, Edison Hoover, Blake Selmeyer, Lincoln Acker, Zach Nelson, and Sam Perry.
So as we're waiting for the cars to come up on the track, we're also doing a craft judging today as well. We have a number of entries for craft judging that's going to happen immediately after this race. And we're going to have all of those results, not only the speed derby, but also the craft results online in the next day or so. And that'll be available at our website, LutheranPioneers.org. So watch for that.
All right, Spencer Bauman, Edison Hoover, Blake Selmeyer, Lincoln Acker, Zach Nelson, and Sam Perry. Here they go. Lane 1, Spencer Bauman again, 2.4115. Heat 12, Seth Josephitis, Luke Mortimer, Benjamin Schwallenberg, Braden Polzine, Noah Warmuth, and Tyler Strout. taking a lot of care to make sure these cars are put on the track nice and straight. And we've got them ready to go, so here goes heat 12. Luke Mortimer, 2.4341. Heat 13, we're going to have Edison Hoover, Aaron Mitchell, Eli Reitquist, Jamison Bryan, Trey Boudreau, and Lucas Strout.
One of the things that I think is great about today, Lauren, is the fact that the boys that are, I should say the young men, that are loading the cars on the track have been lifelong pioneers. And we are absolutely thrilled to have them volunteering and helping out today, as they do for many of our events. So I think that is fantastic. We've got Jeffrey loading the cars right now, and Tim managing the cars that are going up on the track.
Edison, Aaron, Eli, Jamison, Trey, and Lucas. Here we go. Lane 4, Jamison Bryan, the winner, 2.4272. Loading cars now for Heat 14, Luke Mortimer, Blake Selmeyer, Grayson Reitquist, Joe Flaherty, Will Rupnow, and Emmett Meyer. And here goes Heat 14. Luke Mortimer, 2.433. The winner in lane 1. Up next, we're going to have Aaron Mitchell, Ben Schwallenberg, Lincoln Acker, Seth Mierendorf, Mal Rupnow, and Colton Meyer. It's a very unique experience this year, Randy, because we knew that numbers would be down because a lot of trains weren't able to meet. It's a very unique experience for some of the boys who sent cars. They don't know what a rare opportunity it is to even compete at this international level, and this year they're able to.
That's right. You know, this year we invited boys from across the country to enter cars regardless if they had a train race or a district race. So the race was open to all boys, whoever built a car.
And we actually have cars from South Carolina, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan. We've got cars from pretty much all over the place today.
Who's up on the track again?
Aaron Mitchell, Ben Schwallenberg, Lincoln Acker, Seth Mierendorf, Mal Rupnow, and Colton Meyer.
See, there's a Hershey's chocolate bar up there on the track.
There's one that looks like a remote control, another one that's a down tree. They look pretty cool. Let's see how fast they are. Lane 4, Seth Mierendorf with a new low time, 2.3992.
So that's the fastest car thus far.
Correct. Heat 16 will be Blake Selmeyer, Eli Rydquist, Braden Polzine, Tyler Berger, Jack Ruppnow, and Fletcher Bauman. And they're ready, so here we go. Lane 6, Fletcher Bauman, 2.4078. Remember, when racing at this level using this software, it's fun to win those heats, but you might be racing against no one in your own group, because what we're actually doing is keeping track of the total time for all 6 races that your car will do. They're bringing the cars over now for Heat 17. That's Ben Schwallenberg, Grayson Rydquist, Jameson Bryan, Isaac Verpoorten, Jacob Kennis, and Spencer Bauman. And we're ready to go again. Heat 17. And Spencer Bauman, winner of that heat, 2.4112. Very, very close second was Isaac Verpoorten. Heat number 18 is going to be Eli Rydquist, Lincoln Acker, Joe Flaherty, Joe Verpoorten, Landon Sherwin, and Seth Josephitis. Getting them ready now. Sometimes it's hard to determine what the front of the car is and what the back of the car is.
Yeah, so a good tip there, Lauren, is if you want your car raced in a specific way, if you can't tell which is the front or the back, or maybe your car races better racing backwards, put an arrow on the bottom of your car so we know which way you'd like us to race it.
All right, here we go with Heat 18. Eli, Lincoln, Joe, Job, Landon, and Seth. Lane 5, Landon, with a 2.4043. That's a pretty fast car. Next up, we're going to have Grayson Rydquist, Braden Polzine, Seth Mierendorf, Caden Meyer, Oliver Shields, and Edison Hoover. Cars are going on the track. Anxious to see what's going to happen with Seth's car this time. Here we are, heat 19. Go. Seth wins at 2.4082.
So while we're waiting for cars to come up on the track, we have had a couple of hubcaps fall off in the finish, but those cars in no way impeded the other cars, and they made it all the way past the finish line before their hubcaps came off. One of the secrets that you can do is you can put a small dab of super glue on the very tip of your axle, and that will prevent your hubcaps from coming off. It's typically a bigger problem when you use something like Pledge or a liquid lubricant, because what happens is that liquid lubricant is an oil and it will swell the plastic hubcap and prevent it from having a tight fit on the axle. So to prevent those hubcaps from falling off continually, put just a small little dab of super glue on the tip of that axle, and that'll prevent that from happening.
Heat 20 will be Lincoln Acker, Jamison Bryan, Tyler Berger, Elijah Nelson, Logan Lyso, and Luke Mortimer. You know, I seem to remember some of these names. Like I've seen them in international competition before. Looks like Heat 20 is ready to go. Here it is. Lane 6, Luke Mortimer the winner, 2.4421. That's one of those names. I seem to recall Luke being at Family Adventure Days last year when we ran the Derby there. Heat 21 cars being placed on are Braden Polzine, Joe Flaherty, Isaac Verpoorten, Zach Nelson, Liam Brown, and Aaron Mitchell. And Heat 21, Braden, Joe, Isaac, Zach, Liam, and Aaron. Here it is. Lane 3, Isaac wins it with a time of 2.4174. Heat 22 will be Jamison Bryan, Seth Mierendorf, Joel Verpoorten, Noah Warmuth, Gavin Deniston, and Blake Selmeyer. We're almost ready with Heat 22, Jamison, Seth, Joel, Noah, Gavin, and Blake. And here they go. Seth.
There's one of those wheels I talked about, Lauren.
Yeah, it came shooting right back out of the finish gate. Seth Mierendorf, the winner in lane 2, 2.4194.
Obviously, that car did not impede any of the other cars as it lost its wheel, so that race is a valid race.
Cars being loaded for Heat 23, Joel Flaherty, Tyler Berger, Caden Meyer, Trey Boudreau, Sam Perry, and Benjamin Schwallenberg. Looks like they're ready to go. And they're off. Lane 5, Sam Perry, the winner, 2.4401. Heat 24, Seth Mierendorf, Isaac Verpoorten, Elijah Nelson, Will Ruppnow, Tyler Strauch, and Eli Ryquist. Seth's got a wedge. Like Isaac's is a very thin car. Elijah's is a wedge. It's kind of an interesting shape here for Will.
Kind of an hourglass shape, right?
Yeah, it is. All right. Heat 24, here we go. Lane 2, Isaac, the winner, 2.4194. Heat 25, cars are on their way over. Tyler Berger, Joel Verpoorten, Zach Nelson, Mal Ruppnow, Lucas Strauch, and Grayson Ryquist. right, heat 25, here they go. Lane 1, Tyler Berger, the winner, 2.4142. Heat 26, we will have Isaac Verpoorten, Caden Meyer, Noah Warmouth, Jack Rucknow, Emmett Meyer, and Lincoln Acker. And loading the last car now. Heat 26, here they go. Isaac Verpoorten, the winner, 2.4256. Emmett Meyer in second. Up next, we're going to have Joel Verpoorten, Elijah Nelson, Trey Boudreau, Jacob Canis, Colton Meyer, and Braden Polzine. Cars are loaded, ready to go. And they're off. Lane 1, Job with 2.4281. Second place, Jacob Canis. Third place, Colton Meyer. Trey Boudreau in fourth. Up next will be Caden Meyer, Zach Nelson, Will Rucknow, Landon Sherwin, Fletcher Bauman, and Jamison Bryant. I don't know if you guys watching the live stream can hear it, but we're being serenaded by some beautiful organ music here at St. John's in Burlington.
Yeah, typically we'd have our race music going on and a full-blown event, but you know, we felt that maybe for a live stream, that much music would be a little bit much on top of trying to do the live stream and listen to the actual cars going down the track.
Heat 28, here we go. Landon, the winner in lane 4 with a 2.4066. Up next, we're going to have Elijah Nelson, Noah Warmuth, Mal Rupnow, Oliver Shields, Spencer Bauman, and Joe Flaherty. And we're ready to go with heat 29. Go. Spencer Bauman, the winner, 2.4122. Second place, Mal Rupnow. Third place, Noah.
One of the things that I think is interesting about us able to live stream this is people can replay this and watch this at any time they wish in the future. In fact, if your car is up on the track racing, you can rewind and watch it all over again and actually hit the pause button as it's going into the finish line. So kind of a unique opportunity to see the race in a little bit different way than maybe you have in the past.
Cars being loaded now. Zach Nelson, Trey Boudreau, Jack Rupnow, Logan Lyso, Seth Josephitis, and Seth Mirendorf. And we're ready to go. Seth Mirendorf in lane 6, 2.4174. Seth Josephitis in lane 5, 2.4274. So 1/100th of a second separating them. Cars being loaded for the next heat. Noah Warmuth, Will Rupnow, Jacob Canis, Liam Brown, Edison Hoover, and Tyler Berger. And we're ready to go, and they're off. Jacob Canis in lane 3 with a time of 2.4314. Liam Brown in second on that heat with 2.4707. Randy, I'm being told by a text message that they're having difficulty hearing you.
Okay. That's probably because the shotgun mic is pointed at you.
It's probably because I have a big mouth.
That could be.
Up next, we're going to have Trey Boudreau, Mal Rupnow, Landon Sherwin, Gavin Denniston, Luke Mortimer, and Isaac Verpoorten. Trey, Mal, Landon, Gavin, Luke, and Isaac. Here we go. And they're off. Landon, with a time of 2.4062, wins that heat. Isaac comes in second. Cars coming over to be loaded. Will Rupnow, Jack Rupnow, Oliver Shields, Sam Perry, Aaron Mitchell, and Joe Verpoorten. And we're ready to go with heat 33. Job wins that one with 2.4250. Sam Perry comes in second. Aaron Mitchell in third. Getting the cars together for Mal Rupnow, Jacob Canis, Logan Lyso, Tyler Strauk, Blake Selmeyer, and Caden Meyer. I think we've got about 4 qualification heats to go.
Great, so tell us what happens after those 4 heats, Lauren.
After those 4 heats, we'll determine who the top 6 are in each of the 3 categories, and then we'll reset the software and run those 6 cars against each other down each lane in a completely new race with just those top 6 to determine actual placings within those categories.
So those cars will be racing head to head, right?
Absolutely. All right, Mal, Jacob, Logan, Tyler, Blake, and Caden, here we go. Oh, wait, we gotta get one more car on there first.
Yep, little track maintenance in between.
Now we're ready?
Yep.
All right, here they go. Lane 2, Jacob Canis, the winner, 2.4449. Mal in second, Tyler in third. Heat 35 will be Jack Rupnow, Landon Sherwin, Liam Brown, Lucas Straub, Ben Schwallenberg, and Elijah Nelson. And we're ready to go. Heat 35, Jack, Landon, Liam, Lucas, Ben, and Elijah. With a time of 2.4139, the winner is Landon Sherwin. Second place, Lucas, and Liam in third. Heat 36, we'll have Jacob Kennis, Oliver Shields, Gavin Deniston, Emmett Meyer, Eli Reitquist, and Zach Nelson. Hey Randy, did you hear that they're going to do an article on Lutheran pioneers in the Forward in Faith magazine?
You know, I did hear that. Actually, I think there's a number of us that are going to be interviewed next week, and I believe it's going to be in the next month's edition. Is that correct?
That's what I hear.
Fantastic. That'll be really neat, and it's in conjunction with an anniversary that we're having as well, right?
Yeah, which anniversary is that?
I'm not sure. You tell me.
70 years.
That's right, 70 years. That's a long time. But, you know, Pioneers has thrived through a lot of things, including COVID-19.
All right, Jacob, Oliver, Gavin, Emmett, Eli, and Zach, here we go. Jacob, the winner, 2.4368 in lane 1, followed by Emmett in second and Zach in third. And now our last heat for the qualification round. We'll have Landon Sherwin, Logan Lyso, Sam Perry, Colton Meyer, Grayson Reitquist, and Noah Warmuth.
So after this heat, we have to take a short break to reset the computer to run each of the individual races. Is that correct, Lauren?
Correct.
So stay with us. I mean, you can also click out and rejoin us on YouTube, but we're going to remain live during that break. So stay with us. And if you do have to leave and you're going to take a break as well, be sure to click back in and see the finale races.
Okay, here we are, heat 37. Landon with a time of 2.4121, the winner. Colton in second and Sam in third.
All right, so now we take that short break. We're going to be back probably in 10 or 15 minutes live and racing again. Those head-to-head races go very quickly. So click back in and watch us if you're going to take a break as well. Or remain on and live, and we'll be back with you within probably about 15 minutes.
All right, everyone, we've completed the tabulation of the totals. And we're going to start with what we call C class for today. This is our 3rd grade and younger group. And the top 6 have been re-entered, and here are those names. They will be racing head-to-head 6 times to determine their final finish. They are Spencer Bauman, Seth Josephitis, Aaron Mitchell, Luke Mortimer, Isaac Nurporten, and Jacob Canis. Good job, guys. And we're ready to go with the first of 6 heats. This is where they really start to get close. In lane 1, Spencer Bauman won that one with a time of 2.4149. Isaac was in second at 2.4199. Well, this will be the same 6 cars, but in different lanes. Takes a few seconds to walk them back from the finish line to the start line. And here goes the second heat. Very close again. Spencer Bauman, 2.4170 in first. In lane 2, Isaac again in second place, then Luke in third, Jacob in fourth, Seth in fifth, and Aaron in sixth.
So Lauren, these are the same 6 cars, but each time they are switching lanes, correct?
That's absolutely right. Each car will race down once down each lane. And their time is cumulative in this to determine their place. All right, here we go with the third heat of 6. Spencer Bauman again in first, and Isaac in second, and Luke in third. Seth in fourth, Jacob in fifth, and Aaron in sixth that time around. This time we're going to have Luke in lane 1, Isaac in 2, Jacob in 3, Spencer in 4, Seth in 5, and Aaron on 6. Heat number 4. Spencer again, 2.4131. Isaac in second. Jacob in third. Luke in fourth. Seth in fifth, and Aaron in sixth. Spencer's got a hold on that with 4 heats in. He's won them all. The other places have been shifting around though.
So Lauren, tell us about that accumulative score. It's the lowest accumulative score that actually comes out in first place, correct?
That's right. Their car was obviously the fastest because it took the least amount of time to complete the 6 races. Lane 1 will be Aaron, lane 2 Luke, lane 3 Isaac, lane 4 Jacob, lane 5 Spencer, and lane 6 will be Seth. Here we go, 5th heat. Spencer again with 2.4124. Isaac's not very far behind. He's 4/10,000ths of a second. 3rd place, Jacob. 4th place, Luke. 5th was Seth. And 6th was Aaron. Last heat for this finals round, we'll have Seth in lane 1, Aaron on 2, Luke in 3, Isaac on 4, Jacob on 5, and Spencer on 6.
So Lauren, at the end of this race, we can announce who is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth place finishers, correct?
Correct. For all the boys in 3rd grade and under. And here goes that last heat. Spencer with 2.4097, followed by Isaac in 2nd, Jacob in 3rd, Seth in 4th, Luke in 5th, and Aaron in 6th. So, winning Class C International Derby Speed, 6th place, Aaron Mitchell. 5th place, Seth Josephitis. 4th place, Luke Mortimer. 3rd place, Jacob Canis. 2nd place, Isaac Verpoorten. And 1st place goes to Spencer Bauman. Congratulations, guys. It'll be just a moment while we get ready to do the same thing for B class. All right. Class B is our 4th, 5th, and 6th grade boys. And we do have 6 that have qualified for the finals. And their names are, not in any particular order, Colton Meyer, Fletcher Bauman, Mal Ruppnow, Seth Mierendorf, Jameson Bryan, and Joel Bierporten. So Seth, Mal, Jameson, Colton, Job, and Fletcher will be racing once down each lane against each other. So 6 heats. And the cars are being placed in their first lanes right now. Seth will be in lane 1, Mal in 2, Jameson in 3, Colton in 4, Job in 5, and Fletcher in lane 6. And here we go with heat number 1. And Fletcher Bauman, the winner, with 2.4168. Second place, Job. Third was Seth. Fourth was Jameson. Fifth was Colton. Sixth was Mal. This time around, we're going to have Fletcher in lane 1, Seth in lane 2, Mal in lane 3, Jameson in 4, Colton in 5, and Job in 6. Hello? Yeah, I was trying to find out what this is from Pioneers. We're running the Derby now. I found my answer, so where'd you go? All right. All right, here we are. Heat 2.
That was close.
Very close. But Seth Mierendorf won the heat at 2.4125. Fletcher came in second. Third was Jameson. Fourth was Job. Fifth was Mal. And sixth was Colton. This time we'll have Job in lane 1, Fletcher in lane 2, Seth in 3, Mal in 4, Jameson's going to be on lane 5, and Colton on lane 6. And here we go, heat 3. Whew, they're close. That time Fletcher in lane 2 wins it with a 2.418. Second place Seth. Third place Job. Mal was in 4th. Jameson in 5th. And Colton in 6th. Heat 4, we'll have Colton in 1, Job in 2, Fletcher in 3, Seth in 4, Mal in 5, and Jameson in 6. Heat 4, here we go. Seth, the winner of that heat, 2.4032. Second place, Fletcher. Third was Job. Fourth was Mal. Fifth was Colton. And Jameson was sixth.
How close are those times, Lauren?
They're very close.
7,000th of a second between first and second. 7,000th of a second.
Yeah, 0.007 seconds. I'm glad I don't have to decide who won just by watching. We're going to have Jameson in lane 1, Colton in 2, Job in 3, Fletcher in 4, Seth in 5, and Mal is in lane 6. You know, a lot of boys think that they should just design their car aerodynamically and things like that in order to be in speed. Here's a top national qualifier that most people would think, well, that's just a craft car from looking at it. It looks like a downed tree. It's cool. Here we go, heat 5. Fletcher, the winner of the heat, 2.4121. Seth in second, and we're now at less than 0.007 difference between first and second.
6,000th of a second.
Third place, Job. Fourth was Jameson. Fifth was Colton, and Mal was sixth. Yeah, the difference between fourth and fifth, by the way, is 0.0004.
4 10,000ths.
No, 4 10,000ths. You're exactly right. All right, final heat for this championship round. We'll have Mal in lane 1, Jameson in lane 2, Colton in 3, Job in 4, Fletcher in 5, and Seth is on lane 6. And here they go. Seth in first, Fletcher in second, Job in third, Colton in fourth, Mal in fifth, and Jameson in sixth.
5 10,000ths there, or 5,000ths.
All right, we're ready with our Class B. That's what I'm gonna. We're ready to announce the final placings for the championship round for Class B. That's our boys in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. In 6th place, Jameson Bryan. 5th place, Mal Rupnow. 4th place, Colton Meyer. 3rd place, Joel Bierporten. 2nd place, Fletcher Bauman, and the winner in first was Seth Mierendorf. Good job, guys.
Yay!
Tim. Here.
So what we're doing now is we're just looking for a dummy car because this up-and-coming class has 5 racers, and we want to have a 6th car in the track so we don't have to reset the timer each time. It can be done automatically. But we're looking for a car that's obviously not going to compete against the other cars.
It's from 1995.
Okay, as Randy stated, we have 5 people in our A class, which is boys in 7th grade or older. You know, we only have 5 cars competing, so we're going to have a dummy car there, just a car that we brought along. So all of our boys in Class A have made the qualification round, but I'll go ahead and announce them anyway. It's Landon Sherwin, Jack Ruppnow, Zach Nelson, Tyler Strout, and Sam Perry. And in the first heat, Landon's going to be in lane 1, Jack will be in lane 3, Zach in 4, Tyler in lane 5, and Sam in lane 6. And that dummy car is going to be in lane 2.
What should we call the dummy car? We should call it something other than dummy car.
The red streak. No.
Let's just call it red.
Yeah, red.
All right, here we go with heat number 1.
5th place for the red car.
Okay, Landon won that heat with a time of 2.4131. Followed by Sam in 2nd, Zach in 3rd, Tyler in 4th, and Jack in 5th. All right, heat number 2, we'll have Sam in lane 1, Landon in 2, that red car in lane 3. Jack's going to be on 4, Zach on 5, and Tyler on 6. Here we go, heat 2. Landon with a 2.4151, followed by Sam in second, Tyler in third, Zach in fourth, and Jack in fifth. The third heat, Tyler will be in lane 1, Sam in lane 2, Landon in 3, Jack will be in lane 5, and Zach in lane 6. Heat 3 is ready to go.
There you go, it's done.
Landon with a 2.4103, Sam in second, Tyler in third, Zach in fourth, and Jack in fifth. This time around, Zach is going to be in 1, Zach Nelson. Tyler Strauch in 2, Sam Perry on lane 3, Landon on lane 4, and Jack Ruppnell on lane 6. Here we go. Landon, 2.4076, followed by Sam, then Tyler, then Zach, then Jack,
And then red.
and then Red.
I think we need to put red in the shed.
That sounds like a compass thing.
All right, this time around, lane 1 will be Jack, lane 2 will be Zach Nelson, lane 3 Tyler, lane 4 Sam, lane 5 Landon. All right, here we are, heat number 5. Pretty much the same order. Landon 1, then Sam, followed by Tyler, then Zach, then Jack. And this time, Jack will be in lane 2, Zach Nelson in 3, Tyler on 4, Sam on 5, and Landon on lane 6. And this will be the final heat. All right, here we go. This time, Landon in first, Sam in second, Tyler in third, Jack in fourth, and Zach in fifth. That was our final heat. So I'm ready with our results and our places for our Class A, 7th grade and older. In 5th place, Jack Rupnow. In 4th place, Zach Nelson. In 3rd place, Tyler Strout. In 2nd place, Sam Perry. And in 1st place, Landon Sherwin. Way to go, guys. Yay! Now, we will be sending all of these cars back to you. If you were in the top 5, your trophy or other award will be sent along with your car.
Like top 6.
The top 6. And we're going to take a little bit of time with that because we did not bring the trophies here today. We're going to have something a little special for you guys.
Whoa!
That's as much as I'm going to say about it right now. So, next up, we're going to be working on getting this stuff out of our way, and then we will be judging the craft cars. And I think that we will simply publish those on our, we can pop back on and post a video rather than live streaming.
Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to post a separate video. It'll be a follow-up video to this one that will show all of the cars that participated today. But then we're also going to have a separate video that will show who the winners were along with their places in both speed and craft. So you'll be able to pop back onto YouTube, onto this YouTube channel, the Lutheran Pioneer channel, and see all of that action, those winners. So thanks so much for joining us, everybody, today. I hope you enjoyed our live stream. I think it went off relatively well. And please send us your comments or any questions that you might have. Thanks so much for staying with us. And we look forward to next year when we can do this live. And that is probably going to be at Lakeside Lutheran High School here in Wisconsin. So thanks, everybody.